and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters, a sci-fi horror. You can read or listen to the first two stories of both these series for free. I've left a link in the description, and later on I'll put one in the upper right hand corner. And now to the video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the free Fallout First preview. It is a limited preview. So first, how do you grab it? Well, in-game, go to your map, and then go to your menu, which is L1 for the PlayStation. You're going to hit on the Atomic Shop, and it is actually not in featured when I went myself to look. I actually had to go down to Fallout First, and it is the first item. And what do you get? Well, in this preview, it's limited. You do get the Scrapbox, you get the survival tent, and the free items that you get are the tree stump planters and the Brotherhood of Steel wallpaper. Quickly, if you're wanting to grab those after you grab the preview, structures will have the free tree stump planters, and then you just go over to wallpaper, and then you can grab the Brotherhood of Steel wallpaper by clicking on it. And then after you got the preview, what do you want to do with it? Well, there are two things that you want to immediately use. One is learn how to use your tent if you've never done so. And to set your tent, what you're going to do is go into your quick menu where you have your weapons, and then you're going to click the triangle for the PlayStation 4 and 5. Now you will notice that my tent might look different than your tent, but my tent is in red. That means you cannot set it. So you need to move it till it becomes blue. Now inside your tent, you will have different things. Some of them will have a crafting station. That is the APCs and the abandoned shack. The rest of the survival tents will always have a stash box, a scrap box, some sort of bedding, and then one or both of these, which is some type of instrument to play, and a cooking station. Now the next thing we're going to talk about, this is very important, especially for the preview, is the scrap box. Every time you get anything that's scrappable, throw it in here. So I have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to throw it in here. Now the nice thing about it is when you put it in your scrap box, it weighs 0. So it does not weigh anything down, and it does not take up room in your stash box. The other nice thing is even after the preview is done, you're going to have access to all your scrappable material. You will not be able to place any new stuff, but you will have access to all of it even after the preview is done. So from the time you do get your preview until it ends, throw all your scrapping material in there. If you have bunches and bunches of caps, invest in some scrapping material that you run out of a lot. Maybe it's screws, springs, gears, ballistic fiber, whatever it takes. And then of course once you do, you're going to have, as I said, access to it after the preview is done. Now the other thing you're going to want to do is put these scrap boxes in your shelters and your camps. And I'm having some sort of, oh, I'm out of bounds. Okay, one more time. So the scrapping box, let's see, it's going to be in your stash box area. It'll be the second one down, and you can build, let me see, yes, you can build as many of these as you want.
Weapons, bullets, I got
and them. As I said, put them in your shelters, your camp, and every time you show up, scrap your items. The other nice thing is when you do use the scrap box, it automatically scraps it for you. So if they're the solid items, you don't have to worry about scrapping it beforehand. it'll break it down for you. Okay, let's see. The preview that is free does not come with the private world. I don't think I can access it without logging out, so I'm not going to. And it does not come with the, I think it's 1600 atoms, comes with the paid Fallout First subscription. So definitely grab this free preview. I love the tent. Let me show you some aspects of the tent. Actually, I'm going to show you how to switch out designs in case you are able into the future to get some of the other skins. So once you go into the atomic shop, I went from my map to my menu to the atomic shop. I'm going to go down to, you can, I always go to Fallout First, and then I'm going to go over to the tents. Now I have had Fallout First quite a bit, so I have the Holiday Survival Tent, the regular APC, and the Rusted APC. These both have a Tinker Station, along with the Abandoned Shack Survival Tent. Now you notice the Abandoned Survival Shack has a check mark in the top. So to switch skins, you just click on it. A check mark will appear in the upper left hand corner, and you can actually switch out in game. So to do that, first I gotta leave my camp perimeter because you cannot overlap. Go back into your weapons and wait for it to become blue. This one's nice. I like it because it's Holiday Spirit. I like the tents over the APCs because they're kind of rough on the top. My favorite is the shack because it's nice and smooth, but you can use it as a nice little sniping area. You can get a little bit higher. You can also get away from all the ankle biters while you're trying to take out your enemies. And for the most part, unless they're giant, they cannot reach you on top with melee weapons or melee strikes. So that's another nice thing about the tent. Of course, the other nice thing is, we'll take a look at what it looks like inside, is that you can immediately have access to your scrap box, so you can get rid of some of your weight, your stash box. This one has the banjo and a cooking station, but as you notice, no tinker in this one. It has a Christmas tree and a Nuka-Cola light. And let's think a little bit more. As I said, the preview does not come with the atoms. So if you're thinking about getting the Fallout First in the future, do you realize it comes with, I believe, it's 1600 atoms. I usually go ahead and it's a lot. Let's see if I can get into it from here. Oh, I did forget to mention this free preview lasts from today, October 11th, through the 17th of October. So like you have a week to try it out. I was looking for the exact amount of atoms that it comes with. And the other thing that you're missing out on this free preview is private worlds. I like private worlds because sometimes, yeah, I want to go claim those workshops that are around. And I don't really want to have to worry about player versus player. I just want to do, you know, grind out and get all that scrapping stuff, material. The other nice thing about private worlds, let's say you're going after the Deathclaw that's down here, that always is at the Thunder Mountain substation. Well, a player might have already went there and took him out. But if you go into private worlds, yep, no one has ever taken him out yet. So he'll be available. Okay, I think that's about it. Let me go back to my camp as I'm thinking a little bit more about. So let me stress again, when you're doing this preview, throw all your scrapping material in your scrap boxes. You will always have access to what's inside. After the preview's over with, you will not be able to put any more in. As you can see, I have gotten quite a bit. Oh, and this is nice. All your stable material here will become weightless when you put them in your stash boxes. So you can just about have unlimited of all the Nuka Flora stuff. That one's also nice. So you just gotta weigh, is it worth it? To me, it was always worth it, but I also purchased the year pass, so it was a little bit cheaper. I did not have access to it to see how much it is from my gaming menu. Maybe I'll try to put it in the description later, a little bit more details on pricing and what you get from paying just the month, 3 months, or the whole year. Hello. Still wonder when they're going to be getting in camp pets. Haven't heard anything about camp pets or the legendary 4-star. So, anyone heard anything? Throw them in the comments. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me, and what to make sure to do. Get a lot of use out of your tent. Remember, if you get over encumbered, you can plop it anywhere. If it goes red, that means you're either too close to a designated city or someone else's camp. So you'll just have, or even tent. So you'll just have to keep fiddling with it till it goes blue. I like using, the tent is a free fast travel point. So I usually try, if I'm not using it for sniping, I usually try to set them up around a train station. So I have quick access to selling off my stuff. Alright, if you have any questions about the free preview or Fallout First in general, throw them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Otherwise, that's it. Until next time.